Hello. Oh, good. I like when I show my Twitch as soon as I start the stream. That's not supposed to happen. Anyway, welcome everyone. Welcome to our Victory Road stream. Pokemon, I was gonna say Pandacue Emerald, but it's actually Pokemon Emerald. Pandacue was on my brain because she was one of the first people here. And Toasty being the actual first person here. Toasty, I appreciate you being first so much. How's it going, Toasty? Also, alright, the reason why we're on this screen is because I wanted to remind myself when this stream started that I needed to fix all the mistakes that I made in the past. So this Pokemon, our Wingull, was supposed to get named Pringle, but I screwed it up when I was giving Wingull the nickname, and I accidentally named it Preagle. So we're gonna go to the name-rater, finally get our Pokemon renamed properly. For example, Anarithi was supposed to have a capital A, because I think our mod Lithy's username has a capital L, so we messed that one up. And then Castform, who is probably in our party right now, needs to get renamed to Weatherboy. Yeah, there's Castform. We need to give him the name. Preagle. Yeah, so what is a Preagle? That means nothing. It's supposed to be Pringle. You know, like the chip. The do Pringles count as chips? Like, I would call them a chip, but I feel like they're kind of their own thing. They're Pringles. All right, we're in Slateport, which means we're in the right location. I'm pretty sure the name person is, like, over here. This place? This house looks fancy. Nope. Too fancy of a house. Wait, where's my audio? Where's the Gabe audio? It was playing a second ago. There it is. I can't believe it. I purposely checked before stream to make sure that it was working, but I guess as soon as I load a saved game, it's like, oh, audio, adios. Okay, so now we can give Castform his name. All right, Castform will finally be called Weatherboy. So just a slightly better name. Yeah, I guess Weatherboy's slightly better. Alright, I don't remember what people in chat wanted, if they wanted capital or whatever, but it's getting a capital Weatherboy. And I think it fits. Yes, oh, it fits. It fits perfectly. There's just enough letters. Alright, Castform is our lovely Weatherboy. It is a better name than before. How fortunate for you. Yes, how fortunate that we picked a better name. Wait, that's what she said. Wait, to one Flinflan. Welcome, Flinflan. Wait, what is... That's a better name? That's what she said? I don't get it. You're gonna... Please explain, Flinflan. Oh, it fits perfectly. There's so many things that people say that could be, and that's what she said. Oh, mobile, some messages are a little delayed. Ah, yeah, that does happen on mobile. Like, even with low latency turned on, like, you have no control over it for some reason. Like, sometimes I will have Twitch going on my computer, like after a stream, like when I gotta go do other stuff, but I'm like in the middle, like I'm still in the streamer's stream that I rated, so like I don't want to miss anything they say, so I will put Twitch on my phone and then I'll go somewhere else and do some other stuff, and then I hear the difference where my PC is like way earlier, so like they say something and then I hear it on my phone like 5 seconds later. Also, bits cost more. Mobile is just worse in every way. How can bits cost more on mobile? That's not cool. That's not right. That shouldn't be a thing. What? Is it like the whole Apple like charging people stuff more on mobile? Is that it? Yeah, for the friggin' iOS tax. I guess it is. That sucks. Look at our... You see this? Our 4 Whismers? Remember back when I caught 4 Whismers in one stream? Oh, good times. Alright, we will temporarily replace River with Anarithi, so we can get Anarithi's name named correctly. And alright, so we're gonna finally properly name Pringle. And Anarithi. And then all of my past mistakes will be undone. It'll be as if I never screwed up ever. Not once. What you been up to lately, Flin Flan? You've been playing Arceus, right? Legends Arceus. Alright, Pringle. Alright, Preagle. Finally. Pringle will finally get their proper name. Okay, it was all lowercase people wanted. Yeah, still playing that. Nice. How long of a game is it? And how far are you through, do you think? Alright, this time I'll actually put the N as it should be. Pringle, there we go. Flin Flan, I think you were one of the people who like came up with the name Pringle for our Wingle, if memory serves correctly. From now on, this Pokemon shall be known as Pringle, as it always should have been. Oh wait, no, I forgot to rename Anarithi. Alright, so Anorithi with 3 eyes. We just need to give him a capital A. Ooh, right at the end. Just taking your time and enjoying filling in the Pokedex. Nice, Flin Flan. That is always, like, a good time. It's like, yeah, like, I can beat the game whenever I want, but, like, I just want to have some fun. Like, doing, like, the main thing you do in Pokemon. You catch them all. Alright, so it's Anorithi. Nice. There we go. Alright, Anarithi has been correctly named. Flin says, no, Pringle is way too clever for me. Must have been River. What? No way. Wow, I honestly really thought it was you. Okay, we probably should also go to the move deleter and remove some of the unnecessary moves that we put on Gyarados. Alright, let's move Pokemon. We want River back, because our Camerupt is actually pretty strong. So we're gonna switch that out for Anarithi. And then... what else do we need? Like, I guess we could get large poggers back. Like, it's gonna be a while to get Absol leveled up. Like, we want to finish this playthrough in a decent amount of time, so we probably just want to level up. We'll just level up our Sceptile, our Gyarados, and our Castform. And those will, and maybe our River, because River's already level 40. So those will be like our 4 main Pokemon. Now I'm pretty sure that Pringle can fly. Pringle cannot fly, so we will teach Pringle fly. Okay, it's got a spot. I swear to God, if Pringle can't fly, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need to do something insane. Because after that Magikarp fiasco, that was just embarrassing. Okay, HMTMs. There we go. HMs are at the bottom. Fly, use. Oh, thank God Pringle can actually learn fly. Unlike Magikarp, who can't do anything. Oh wait, I'm gonna need someone with strength. Who has... Maybe Flash? Because, alright, so you need like Strength, Rock Smash, and Waterfall to get up there, to get over the, to get through Victory Road. I almost called it Victorious Road, because that's what I put in the stream title, because I was doing reference jokes. Alright, let's see what, can someone learn Flash? Flash is somewhat helpful. Pringle cannot learn Flash. Oh yeah, Flashbox can learn Flash. Okay, we don't need someone with Flash. I don't know if anyone currently has Strength. River might have Strength. Okay, does River already have Strength? River does not currently have Strength. What should we get rid of for Strength? Rock Slide's good. Earthquake's pretty good. Magnitude's like random chance. But it's got a lot of PP. Wait, Ember's a weak fire attack? It's only power 40? Does Camerupt get anything better when you level up Camerupt? Who else can anyone else learn Strength? Yes. Alright, I just want to see if anyone can learn Strength. Okay, so Gyarados can learn Strength. And Tipler can learn Strength, not bad. Alright, so maybe... oh, gotta buy a Fire TM. We could buy a Fire TM and replace that Ember. Give River something like really powerful. Like Flamethrower. Can we get Flamethrower without buying it though? Wait, buying it as in with actual money? Or like, can we get money from the casino? What am I looking for? Emerald Flamethrower. TM. Wait, oh, it's only Mobile Game Quarter? Really? That's it? Come on. Is there... Alright, are there any other fire moves that are stronger than Ember? Don't know. Isn't there a big department store that sells a bunch of TMs? Yeah, there totally is. I think that might be Lily Cove. Wait, but it also says Mobile Game Corner. Alright, so Mobile Game Corner is a... And I got the... Because last stream I got the coin case. Wait, it has a service day to improve your luck. Wow. Alright, 16 slot machines. Alright, 1 to 3 coins can be put in. So it's legit just random gambling. Well, that's not fun. Who would ever play a game with gambling where you may or may not get the outcome that you want? That's dumb. I would never play a game like that. Alright, maybe we just use Pringle to get to the one place. And then I'll throw in whoever has Strength and Rock Smash when we go on Victory Road. Alright, so we're going to Lily Cove. Yeah, there's not even any pity. True, Flin Flan. That is actually a super good point. At least Genshin has a pity system, where you do enough wishes and you get what you want eventually. With actual gambling, there's no guarantee you get anything good. So that actually sucks. Wow. Maria is apparently oxygen starved wherever she is up in the mountains. That's not safe. Move to Leader's house. Unwanted Pokemon moves deleted. Perfect. That's what I wanted. So we can delete some of Gary's moves. All the HMs we taught to Gary. Okay, so... Alright, we're gonna need Waterfall and Surf to get where we're going. So Gary also has Ice Beam, which is good. We taught Gary Ice Beam last stream, I think. So let's get rid of Dive, because we can always give someone else Dive if we need it. Alright, I've never heard that little jingle before. Alright, Gary has completely forgotten Dive. We'll probably... Oh, wait. Crap, because we didn't get a chance to learn Aerial Ace last time. Because we had all the HMs, so I couldn't teach Gary Aerial Ace. So how do I get Aerial Ace back? Do I have to go to the one place, the Move Relearner, to get Aerial Ace back? Is that the only opportunity? And I'm guessing, is there like a directory of what all the floors are in here somewhere? Ma'am? Lottery corner. No, I don't want to do lotteries right now. I just want to check where I'm going in this store. Yes, oh, okay, so you have to go to the Move Relearner. Gotcha. Which I think is Fortree City? I have no idea. Okay, we do need some Hyper Potions, though. We need a lot of Hyper Potions. Can you believe I've gone through this entire game without a single Hyper Potion? Not one. Never used a Hyper Potion. Wow, Hyper Potions are expensive. Why do I have, like, no money? If I want 30 Hyper Potions, that's $36,000, and I've only got 46,000? Why am I broke? Well, let's take 10 Hyper Potions, I guess. You have no room for this item. Cool. Maybe I can sell something. Okay, so there's a fan game called Pokemon Bushido that's set in ancient Japan, and you have a katana which does all your HMs. So you don't have to have a Pokemon that knows all your HMs. That's pretty dope. Why do I have no money? Story of my life. Oh, yeah, it sucks. Alright, that sounds pretty cool. I like that, A, it's set in ancient Japan, and B, you have all your HMs on an item and you don't have to waste Pokemon space on it. That is very convenient. Why has Game Freak ever done something useful like that? Is there anything I can... A lovely... Heart... Oh, no, wait, you need... Oh, wait. Do I have to spend a heart scale to relearn a move? Is that how it works? Maybe I should give Zinc to somebody who needs more defense. Ooh. Ooh, what if I give my Carbos to Tippler? No, wait. I need someone with Sleep. Power of ground type moves. I should give that to River, probably. River does ground type moves. Revives a fainted Pokemon? Not bad. Potion? Pfft, who needs a potion? I should probably sell that. Okay, Starpiece, gotta sell that. There we go. Oh no, Game Freak only takes away cool features that they introduce. What? Flimflam, what are some cool features that Game Freak introduced and then took away? Also, I've got so many stones. I got water stones, I got sun stones. Where do I get some Pokemon that I can use the stones on? Like, where do I get an Eevee? Or are there any, like, better Pokemon? Like, the Eevee Pokemon are, like, pretty good, but I don't think they're, like, top tier as far as I know. Maybe I should use some rare candies. Escape rope. How often am I going to use an escape rope? That's pretty... I probably don't really need the escape rope. Yeah, I might as well just sell them. Just to free up some space in here, because they have, like, barely any space. Prevents stat reduction when used in battle? Do I need a guard spec? Oh, a hold item that promotes growth, but reduces speed. Wait, what does promotes growth mean? What does that mean? Do you give more experience? Macho Brace Emerald. Alright, hell item. It doubles all effort values gained by the holder during battle. What is an effort value? Is this some hidden thing? Oh, EVs. That contribute to an individual Pokemon stat in the core side series. Defeating Pokemon. Base stats. Alright, trained Pokemon are usually stronger than wild Pokemon, even those of the same level. Yeah, that's why you get more EVs when you actually fight. Well, that's why rare candies aren't as good as actually leveling. Effort values only appear in the core series, blah, blah, blah. Oh, God. So much actual Pokemon math things that aren't that important. Like, they're only important if you're trying to do something really special in Pokemon. Like, maybe if you're doing a Nuzlocke or you're trying to raise certain Pokemon. I'm just trying to beat the game. I'm just trying to play here. Just trying to have some fun. We don't need this potion. Or revives Pokemon with half its HP. That's pretty cool. Okay. So, maybe there's max revive? Are there no max revives? Okay, I didn't buy all the hyper potions. All right, I'll buy 10 hyper potions. Max repel male. Huh. No max revives, unfortunately. I guess you have to only get them in a certain location, or get them just out in the world. Alright, what do they sell here? Alright, these things, that's cool. So, you know, I said I was gonna go to Victory Road and eventually get to the Elite Four, but turns out this was a shopping stream. We just wanted to go shopping. Negates all damage but may fail. Prevents status. Okay, these creates a wall of light that weakens physical attacks. Okay, these are not the TMs I'm looking for. These are not the TMs you're looking for. This doesn't look like a TM place. Oh yeah, we get cushions. Does everyone want a cushion? Those are useful for something, right? Is it like the top floor where you get the best TMs? Ooh, I guess maybe this is not where you get TMs. Don't they have set dates for their clear out sales? Oh, wait. I watch the TV, but they never show any commercials. So maybe if you watch the TV enough, they will show a commercial for a sale going on. Would you be interested in having a Pokemon learn Substitute? What is Substitute? No. I don't know what that does. A Pokemon can make a copy of itself using it, you know. Wait, what? So Substitute, it like creates a copy of your Pokemon. So then you basically have your Pokemon and they're playing. And if they die, your actual Pokemon doesn't die. So if that copy dies, then they come back. So it's like, that sounds really good. Who would need that though? Like, who do I want like a clone of in battle? That's interesting. I'm gonna have to like think on who needs that sort of thing. Oh, is this how do I go down? Do I talk to you? Oh my god, they actually have like a person operating the elevator. There aren't any push buttons. This is old school. Like truly old school. Okay, so now we will fly to where we need to go to start going towards Victory Road. Alright, Pringle's gonna fly us to, I believe, Moss Deep. There we go. And then I just gotta take out someone who has Rock Smash and Strength. And I think one Pokemon has both. Just gotta check up on Zigzagoon. Alright, Summer, I'm pretty sure Ziggy has him. Nope, Ziggy is Rock Smash and Cut. But no Strength. Who has Strength? Wait, who the heck did I teach Strength to? Is it? No. No, is it Tipler? Does Tipler have Strength? No. Who the heck has Strength? I don't think River has Strength. Wow, River's got Rock Slide, Earthquake, and Magnitude. I really need to give River some, like, that ground increasing held item. Who in the world? Oh, I think I know. It was our Geochad. Geochad had strength. That's who we taught strength to. Okay. But we don't use Geochad anymore because I realized you can't level it up. I mean, you can't evolve it without trading. And we can't trade. So maybe Ziggy can learn strength. If we're friggin' lucky. Shift. Okay. I feel like... Wait, if Ziggy knows Rock Smash, like, why would it not be able to learn Strength? You would think. You would think. Go to the bag. Yes, Strength. I can't... Come on. Come on, Zigzagoon. Please, just learn Strength. Are you gonna... You're gonna make me... Like, I could get rid of River's Magnitude. Because nowadays we just use Earthquake with River. Because it's consistent at least. We can teach Strength to Gary. But we really want to get Gary Aerial Ace. Actually, we should probably get Gary Aerial Ace first. So, River's not here, so I hope she would condone. I'm gonna save state it just in case. I hope River condones us getting rid of her Magnitude so we can teach her Strength. Alright, goodbye, River's Magnitude. Wait, what if we got rid of Ember, and then eventually got a better fire move for her? Well, too late. We already got rid of Magnitude and learned Strength. Okay, so now I believe we have a full team that knows all the things that we need. And we just need to get Pringle back so I can go to the move relearner and get Aerial Ace for Gary. Oh, it's called Move Reminder from this game. Oh, we're gonna have to use a friggin' heart scale. Requires a heart scale in exchange. Okay, I guess. I don't know. Where the heck is it? Fowlerbore Town. It has been a long time since I've been to Fowlerbore Town. Wait, so... Gay on the low. Oh, Gay on the low. Guy, figured out this username. Hi, this is random, but do people say that you look like Trixie Mattel out of drag? I have... No one's ever said that to me. I have no idea who Trixie Mattel is. But welcome in. What? Well, how should I address you, Gay on the low? Is there a short form I should call you? Do you go by Gay, or is that a thing people say? Wow, these initial photos that come up when I when I Google Trixie Mattel is, you know, I'm really not sure that. Oh, out of drag. Okay, wait, you said out of drag. Don't mind. Okay, you look like Trixie Mattel out of drag. Okay, I was just gonna say, in drag, I feel like I might not really, like, fit that face, but perhaps out of drag. That might work. Oh, what's up, Gay? How's it going? Are you a fan of Generation 3 of Pokemon? Alright, so I'll bite the bullet, I'll use the heart scale, get Aerial Ace back for Gyarados. How many Pokemon do I have that know Fly now? Wait, who needs this? We've got... Wait, can Doduo learn Fly? I think they can. Good, just in bed. How are you? You know, I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. Yes, you love the Hoenn region. Nice. Nice. Hoenn is pretty fun. Where's our... There... Wait, I forgot to rename Swellow. Alright, this is perfect. Mostly because you're a hoe, and also because you love how there's so much water. Ooh, a water fan. What? Wait, what is it about the water that makes you like it? Do you like surfing? In the game and in real life? Okay, now we can use our Swellow to fly. Oh wait, you can't fly when you're inside a building. Oh wait, Flash's teleport. But we're already at our Poké Center. Okay, so we want to go... First, I want to go back to Slateport and properly rename Swellow. I totally forgot to rename Swellow earlier. Hoenn reminds you of a tropical region. Oh, wait, is it? I was asking you. But, you know what, that's a good point. Hoenn is kind of like a tropical region. Is there an actual, like, map of the entire, like, Pokemon landscape? Is Hoenn, like, closer in, like, a more tropical region? Oh, you're actually afraid of the ocean in real life, so nope, no way. Wow, but do you like tropical regions, IRL? Wait, River, Madge? Madge, River, why are you Madge? What's up? Welcome, River, how you doing? Also, guess what? Alright, Flimflat, are you still there? We're finally gonna rename Swellow. I totally forgot to rename Swellow. Swellow finally gets to be called Swolo. Alright, I'm guessing people wanted it to be... Wait, how do I spell Swolo? Because this is Swole. And then how do I fit in the O? Oh, just came back to you asking if I'm here. Well, perfect timing, Flin Flan. All right, how do we spell Swallow? Okay, we're doing -O. Nice. Okay, got it. There we go. All right, Swallow is finally... Oh, like Steve-O. Nice. All right, finally, all my past mistakes have been fixed. Swallow is now Swolo. What a glorious day. Gay says, TBH, probably not because I hate... Wait, is that lizard? They scare you. I'd never step foot on a tropical region. Legit have a phobia. Wow. Wait, is lizard like a word you're not allowed to say on Twitch or something? Or did you just like have fun like spelling lizard in a fancy way? Oh, not bag. No, up arrow, please work. There we go. Wow, legit have a phobia. So like any kind of lizard? Like even the like small ones that do nothing? So I guess maybe you don't like dinosaurs then? Alright, Swallow's gonna fly. The phobia is so strong you can't even spell it. Oh, like Voldemort. Okay, yeah. You can't even like say the name properly because it's so scary. Oh, don't even want to spell it. I hear ya. I see what you're saying. All right, now where is this move relearner? Wait, I think they're over here, maybe. Move Tutor. Okay, in this game it's called the Move Tutor. If you'd like, I'll do it for a heart scale. Alright, fine. I'll give you a gosh darn heart scale. Oh, any of them. Took your car outside today and saw one. Had to turn back and go inside. Oh, took your cat outside. Okay. Wait, I didn't even... My brain was just like, yeah, it's normal. You just take your car out sometimes. Like, if you've got a garage, like, you would do that. Wait. Imagine if it was a car. Can you imagine? Like, you have your car, you just like put a leash on it, and you're like, okay, Toyota, let's go for a walk now. Good girl. Wait, should we just teach, what is it? It's a Gyarados. Should we teach Gary Dragon Rage? Like, we can just go straight for Dragon Rage. I didn't realize. I thought we had to only teach moves that had already previously known. Or was it Twister that we failed to get last time? It's like those race car beds, but it's an actual car in your house, which you could still technically sleep in, Flin Flan. So it would be like a legit, like the fanciest possible race car bed you would ever have. Oh, okay, River's upset. Someone said something insensitive and personally offensive. Got a big grandma hug and you're feeling better now, though. Oh, that is very nice. River, where is this person who said something insensitive to you? We need to go teach them a lesson on how to be, like, more caring, understanding to people. That is not cool. I didn't want to go with the usual, oh yeah, let's go beat them up, because that's not how you solve problems in the real world. Unless you're at war, then sometimes you have to actually beat people up. But yeah, let's cancel them, then beat them up. Okay, gay. Going the full Twitter, full internet on them. No, wait, you can't actually beat someone up on the internet. So we're gonna go internet and then old school. Sounds good. River, are you kidding? It's the premier of Alberta? Let me guess, conservative? Wait, they were actually the person that personally offended you? Alright, launches shockwaves that always inflict 40 HP damage. What? Wait, Dragon Rage only inflicts 40 HP damage? Nothing more, nothing less? Seriously? That doesn't sound that good. I thought Dragon Rage was, like, stronger than that. Maybe we should get Twister back to Gary. I don't know. Oh, geez, don't even get me started on Mr. Kenny. Wait, alright, so is that the Premier of Alberta, Mr. Kenny? Premier... Alberta... Oh, Jason Kenny. Right, okay, Dragon Rage is decent at lower levels. Okay, that makes sense, because when the Pokemon you're fighting have lower HP, then 40 is, like, pretty good. But at this point, maybe not so good. Gay asks, are all of you Canadian? I think we are. I think it just happens that me, River, and Flin Flan all just happen to be Canadian. What part of the world are you from, Gay? If you want to say. You don't have to if you don't want to. We do not condone doxing here. It's always up to you. Wait, all of the good ones of us are. Yes, all of the good ones of us are. And gay as well. Could totally be one of the good ones. Just not happen to be Canadian. That doesn't actually exclude gay, so it works. You want to be Canadian, adopt you. Yo, gay, get on in here. Get over into Canada. We will absolutely adopt you. We welcome people from all over the world. Yo, you live in Unova? That is pretty dope. Okay, that would have been cool if, like, there was an actual person from the Unova region here on Twitch. That would be pretty darn cool. So do we get Twister? What does Gyarados eventually learn? Gyarados Pokemon Emerald. Cerebi.net, that's the one that gives good stuff. Okay, so we lost Dragon Rage, we lost Twister. Ooh, Hydro Pump's coming up. Dragon Dance at level 50. Ooh. I don't know if it's worth it. We just missed out on Twister. Yeah. That's cool that you're from California, though. Actually, one of my mods is from California. So... whenever he gets here. River was trying to figure out which Eastern European country that was. Wait, River, you haven't played the Pokemon game with the Unova region? Well, actually, I haven't played it either. I just happen to know about it. Serbia or Bulbapedia. Yeah, they're both pretty good. Always see people use Dragon Dance and Waterfall with Gyarados. Yeah, that is pretty good. I've already got Waterfall. And I'm like, should I just wait? Should I just level up Gyarados enough so I don't have to use a heart scale? Because alright, one thing about me, I'm a hoarder. I like to hoard stuff because, like, I don't want to waste my heart scale. But then if I never end up using any of the heart scales, then I just wasted the heart scales by not using them, so... Oh, Flipflop was assuming Unova was a country in the US or something. Oh, a county in the US. That would be funny. Maybe there actually is a legit place in the world called Unova. Alright, if you don't use them, you can turn them into a cool necklace or something. Good plan, Flinflan. Flinflan's with the plan with the cool necklace. Yo, Gay, thank you so much for following. Really appreciate that. And that means, alright, for those of you who know, who've been here for a while, we're only 10 followers away from our special stream. Wait, I didn't put the thing that shows our follower goal, but that's fine. Yeah, we're only 10 followers to go. Happy to help. Thank you so much for helping out. Oh, River had it confused with Moldova. Moldova is a real place. All right, I'm getting kind of excited. Only 10 more followers and we're gonna have like a super special stream. All right, you know what? Let's just not use the heart scale. Let's make a necklace out of it. Or sell it for cold hard cash. All right, BRB. All right, see you soon, Flinflan. All right, River. Did you actually take what the Premier of Alberta said to heart? I have no idea what they said, but if they're saying like it's insensitive things that like personally attack you, that is not okay for them to do. All right, I want to fly. Doesn't everyone wish they could actually fly? Is there anyone who doesn't want the ability to fly? Like, I think that would be A, it would be kind of fun. B, I would love to get places so much faster. I am not someone who likes just waiting around for stuff. I like to go. I like to get there. But also flying would be pretty cool. Okay, we want to switch out. We don't need to fly right now. So we're gonna switch out Swellow for... Whoa, release. Nope, we're not releasing Swallow. Alright, Zigzagoon has... Wait, do we need Zigzagoon? Someone's got Rock Smash. I think Ziggy has Rock Smash. That's their only Pokemon with Rock Smash. Okay, so this is gonna be our temporary team on Victory Road. And does Gyarados have the experience share? Does Gary? I gotta call my Pokemon by their actual names, the nicknames we gave them. I think Gary might have the experience share. Flip says, hey guys, I fixed all my mistakes. Release the Swallow. Oh god, that would be the biggest brain lost. That would be such a brain lost if I released our Swallow after I properly renamed Swallow to Swallow. That would be extremely sad. Wait, how do you see what your Pokemon's holding? Okay, item experience share. There we go. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. And now we want to give River. River, we gotta give you a thing. Is it soft sand? Yes, River, you're getting some soft sand. Oh wait, I didn't mean use, I meant give. River, please hold on to this soft sand for us. Yeah, we carried Swallow for what, 10 weeks? Just to rename it and then immediately release it. Oof, that would be extremely sad. Oh, he said demonizing unvaccinated people was like demonizing people with AIDS during the crisis. What? What? That makes no sense. But those are two, like, completely different groups of people. But no! You have the choice with getting the vaccine or not. It's not really a choice whether or not you get AIDS. Yeah. That makes no sense. That logic, though. Ugh. Yeah, that's very not okay. And you're welcome for the Sand River. Now, let's try to find this road to Victory Road. I'm guessing we just gotta go right a bunch. And I think I've been here before. Whatever this thing is. Yeah, 1, you can't spread AIDS by breathing. Very true. 2, there is a vaccine. There weren't AIDS treatments at the time. Extremely true. Like, that's the whole point. That's why this comment makes no sense. With AIDS, you couldn't just go and fix yourself. Right now. And, like, AIDS is like people already had it. This is like you don't have it yet, and you should protect yourself from getting it. Alright, Templar will slowly get leveled up. Alright. Yeah, Flimlon says, having a wife that works in the ICU, I'm very opinionated on unvaccinated people. I can see why. Also, Flin Flan, what? Wait, Sap is working in the ICU again? What happened to Aesthetics by the Bay? And River says, 3, most importantly, the fear of AIDS was pushed to demonize gay people. You know, I wasn't alive during the time when that happened, but I think I did hear that that was the case. So, yeah, that's, not cool stuff going on. Oh, she dropped to half-time in the ICU when she started the business. Okay, so she still works there, just not as much. Okay, good to know. Okay, that's cool. Alright, I'm guessing we just gotta go right more? Is this... Wait, I feel like I've been here. Yeah, I think I've fought this person. Oh, no I haven't. Apparently I have not fought this person. I have not been here yet. Never mind. We're gonna fight Black Belt Koji. Ugh, on the choke. Can Templar kill it with a Leaf Blade? Or like almost 20 levels higher. Yeah, good job. Yeah, so River can quarantine. Oh, okay, right. That's not the right word. Alright, River says, so I can guarantee which side he would have been on back then. Anyway, I had a cookie and got away from the news. Alright, good to hear you were able to, I don't know, kind of get yourself away from the, just negativity. Hey, register him in the Poke thing. Pokenav. That's what it's called, right? It's the Poke thing. I really gotta explore these islands. Good point, Flint Flan. Guarantee still thinks that way now. It's not even just back then. Yeah. Feels bad, man. Oh, okay. Alright, I guess that wasn't the right way to go. You can't go around this way. So how exactly do you get to Victory Road? I feel like there might be a... Yeah, I think there's like a 1 square slot that you have to go through between some rocks to get there at some, like in some location. But I don't know exactly where it is. Alright, it might not be the bottom right corner here. Level 12 Tentacool. Nope, not worth the time. Alright, check. Okay, it is not here. I'm gonna check the map. Okay, so I do probably need to go down 1 more square and then I can go right. I'm guessing that's how you get there. Yo, Manny! Howdy, howdy. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing pretty well, Manny. How are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna go out and around, and then we go down and right. River was climbing last week, Monday. Nice, River. Oh, hat jams. Heck yeah, using those hat jams. Apparently, there's no stronger trainer than this person. Really? Sir, have you ever heard of the Elite Four? They might just be stronger than you. You know, just maybe. There's a possibility. Happy to hear you are well. Heck yeah. How are you doing, Manny? How have you been lately? Yo, Manny, how many streams how many streamers have you met lately? Apparently, like, pretty much every streamer I go to now is like, hey, I know Manny. Like, everyone knows you. Oh, apparently this guy's the 5th elite. Oh, Flinflan, I had no idea. I really didn't think that he was possibly the 5th elite. He's just undercover. He's just an undercover elite. Yeah, turns out there's no stronger trainer than I. Turns out the Pokemon do the fighting, not me. Oh, so maybe he actually is the strongest. He can bench press more than anyone else. Nah, let's just leave the experience share to getting Gary leveled up. So maybe he can lift more weights than everyone else, but probably not stronger in terms of Pokemon battling. Heck yeah, nose pass, passed out. I'm looking forward to Tippler eventually getting to level 59. When I can get False Swipe. Although, so I have been reading on how to catch Rayquaza. And apparently, Rayquaza does this thing where he goes into rage mode and he hurts himself. So, even if I use False Swipe to get him down to 1 HP, he could end up hurting and killing himself, which would suck. So that would be unfortunate. Alright, Manny knows a good amount apparently. Just vibe and streams while you multitask. Oh. Manny, what you multitasking? Are you like twitching and working at the same time? Or whatever else you do? Are you also in school? Alright, Flivet says, I want to see a Mr. Mime that is actually a trainer. Like, he walks into a Poké Center and everything. Whoa, that would be insane. Like, you would think. They're like one of the closest to a human Pokemon. River was planning on climbing again Friday, but had to skip to prepare stuff for your grandma's, yeah. Well, you'll get to climb another day, River. Wait, use Hypnosis. Yes, you're right, Flinflan. The problem is, I currently don't have a single Pokemon with Hypnosis. I really should catch one. That is what I should do. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Alright, job... Oh, yeah, you're job hunting. Of course. Because you finish university, or college, or whatever it happens to be where you are. Be called where you are. And now you're looking for jobs. So mostly some on the side programming. Oh, okay, so you're also doing some side programming for yourself for Twitch. Okay, so like your baseball thing in your stream, you program that yourself? Or pretty close? Alright, just making sure I give Manny a shout out. We rated Manny last night. I thought it was a pretty cool time. He was playing Pokemon Heart Gold. Alright, this person wants to eventually visit Evergrande City. Oh yeah, but you need a Pokemon that knows Waterfall to get there. Yeah, absolutely, no problem, Manny. Yeah, that was a really interesting battle you had against Whitney. Alright, Leaf Blade. Yeah, that was intense. Like, oh yeah, Manny's doing a Nuzlocke right now. So, it's very intense. I don't think you lost a single Pokemon to Whitney though, so that was cool. Tentacool? I don't think I need to change Pokemon. Oh, River says, you battled Winnie! Whoa, I didn't know that Winnie was a gym leader in Pokemon Heart Gold. How did she get that job? Maybe, is it because she has a heart of gold? She does. I think Winnie kind of does have a heart of gold. She's such a good person. Nah, I don't need to change. But it says kinda, it's just used with a lot of, oh, a bot that you found to switch your scenes. Oh, learning more C# to improve the animations and such. Wow, I didn't know, like, those animations were in C#. You don't really often hear about C# used for a lot of things. But it's a really good programming language that's very easy to use. So I don't know why C# isn't used as often. Maybe it's just like because it's not as performant as things like C++ or other things, which is like, I guess, C and Rust. But I want Rust to be more popular. I didn't lose any Pokemon. You lost your sanity, though. Oof. That's unfortunate, Manny. Yeah, it gets to... Oh my god, River. Oh my god. That's so true. That's so true. Winnie gets defeated in a battle, she'd be like, say less, fams. That would be amazing. Oh, we need Winnie to play Pokemon now. I need that in my life, River. Thank you for even just coming up with that. Flipflat says, I always felt Nuzlocke were cruel to the Pokemon. You failed me once, be gone with you. And it's, like, you could even think of it, like, not even you failed me once. It's like, I failed you. I failed you, the Pokemon. I let you die because I'm the trainer. So now I'm kicking you off my team. Actually, maybe you can also think of it as like, oh, it's a punishment for yourself for screwing up. You lose your Pokemon. But Nuzlocke, you're right, Flimflam. In general, they're just straight up cruel. Manny says, I find that funny since C# was supposed to be an improvement of C, as far as you know. I think, Manny, I think it was just supposed to be an improvement in terms of developer usability, not necessarily in terms of performance. Because it was designed so that it can compile very fast. Like, C# compiles extremely quickly compared to something like C#. Gotta lurk while you load the dishwasher. What, Flynn Flay? You're not taking me? You're not putting me on your phone? Putting me, like, strapping me to your face? In front of your face while you do the dishwasher? Really? You don't want to be watching me 24/7? Nah, thanks for the lurk, Flintland. Go do your dishwasher. On one hand, true. On another hand, you super worry for them. That is a good point, Manny. When you're doing a Nuzlocke, you're gonna be constantly extremely worried for your little favorite Pokemons. Okay, Flash will... Alright, let's start with the confusion. Hopefully that might confuse... Oh no, Flash is too low level. Uh-oh. At least Seeking's gone. Or says, yep, gonna stream Nathan from my Google Glass while I go about my day. Thanks, River. That's what you should always do. Yo, Gary gained a level. Nice. No, please don't poison. Please don't poison. Please don't poison. Okay, defense fell. Okay, nice. No one got poisoned. River, do you actually have a Google Glass? Let's slam to save on some PP. And Flash will Psychic. Yeah, I didn't even need the Psychic. Manny says, I named them after people in chat, so I'm also not gonna be sorry, Chatter 2. You must die for the cause. True, yeah, you gotta keep the people from your chat alive. You don't want them to die. Like, we don't want little Nathan to die. Manny, you better evolve that Nidoran Nathan into a Nidoking someday. I need to be a king. Why? 'Cause why not? Time to use a waterfall. Oh, River says no. Okay, no Google Glass. Yeah, I feel like not many people would have a Google Glass. If they faint, you block them. Can you imagine that's how you do a Nuzlocke on Twitch? If the Pokemon named after your chatter dies, you block them from Twitch. They are permanently banned from your Twitch chat. Man, that would be a really good way to try to grow on Twitch, by trying not to, like, do the opposite of grow. Try not to lose your entire Twitch chat by killing them all. So if they have to, they have to unfollow? No, even worse, Flan, even worse than unfollowing. They have to get perma-banned. So if they ever want to see you again, they gotta make a new account. That would be awful. That would just be so terrible. Okay, so I don't think I need to change Pokemon. Manny says there was a big streamer that when they had the Pokemon die, they would ban them until the run ended. Wait, so someone actually did that? Exactly what I've been saying is crazy and you should never do. Someone legit did that? That is funny. Wait, do we use Rock Smash on these things? Oh no, I gotta go up. I was like, I can't go higher. Oh. It's a Hariyama. I have never seen a Hariyama before. Because this is still my first playthrough of Gen 3 of Pokemon Emerald. I've never seen a Hariyama before. This is interesting. Level 40. Finally, a place where I can do some proper grinding. Yeah, I got him, River. Wow. Like, that was intense that things went down that way from that streamer. Also, what move did this person just do on me? Did he just give me a little squeeze? What was that? I was only half paying attention. Name suggestion, Hairy Llama. Good idea, Flan. If we ever catch one. You know, in our very first Pokemon Emerald stream, I said I would catch them all. No, wait, I said gotta catch them all. I didn't say I would catch them all. I just said gotta. Because that's the Pokemon catchphrase. Everyone, it's a Whismur. It's a level 36 Whismur. I think, you know, we have 4 Whismurs. I think we need more. I think we need more Whismurs. Well, I killed it. If I didn't kill it, I was gonna catch it. Just for the jokes. Just to have more Whismurs for fun. River says, the move was smelling salt. No idea what that does. Wait, you're kidding. That's not what it was called. Was the move called smelling salt? Maddie says, I call him duck feet because hands look like that. Yo, those hands do look like duck feet. Ooh, Magneton. I know who to put against Magneton. Our good old River. Yeah, Thunderwave doesn't affect River. Perfect. River, do an Ember. Uh-oh, River, Magneton's locked onto you. River, take evasive action. Oh, it doubles damage on paralyzed Pokemon and removes Paralyze. Well, that's pretty nice. Wow. Why is it called smelling salt? If you smell salt, does that stop you from being paralyzed? Try spinning. That's a cool trick. like as a ship, Flan, do a spin, do a barrel roll. Wait, who do we fight Muck with? What's strong against Muck? Muck is poison and... Is it just poison? I'm guessing psychic? What's strong? Alright, I've seen the Pokemon episode where they go up against a Muck. And then Ash has his Bulbasaur do Razor Leaf, and it does nothing. I don't know. Let's try Psychic. Okay, so Psychic and Steel. Nice. Yeah, I think in that episode, maybe they used a Magnemite or something to fight the Muck. Flash is gonna Psychic. I ever thought smelling salt was supposed to wake you up. Maybe. Acid armor. Okay, defense sharply rose, but that's not gonna help against Psychic, right? Only special defense will defend against Psychic. Nice. Wait, Muck is snake spelled backwards. Flip Flan. You almost got me there. You almost got me. You almost made me say what Muck is spelled backwards. Earth also works. Really, Earth also works on Mucks? Wait, is Earth a type? River, or do you mean ground? Wake Up Slap was the wake up damage move. There's an actual move in Pokemon called Wake Up Slap. That's awesome. Wow, level 40 Golbat. Oh, I used a Leaf Blade on a Golbat. That was a bad idea. What if we slam it? Much better. Yes, there is. Yo, that was cool, Manny. Oh, he's using... Yeah, this is not a good place to have a Sceptile going against a Golbat. Now, how do I get to that item? Oh, I gotta climb through some caves. Oh, River says no, I mean planet Earth. Hit him with the whole thing. Oh, good plan, River. That's what we should do. We should just go full Dragon Ball Z, pick up the Earth, and throw it at the enemy. That'll definitely work. Alright, we should get River out for this. Is there ever an anime where they actually, like, hurdle planets at each other for something? I guess, like, the closest I've seen to that is Final Space, where the Titans fight, and they're, like, so big, but they're, like, the size of planets. So they maybe could throw a planet at each other. But they never actually did in the show, as far as I know. River, if you could just not get confused from... Oh wait, no, Confuse Ray always confuses. So there's no saving you now. River says, I think a certain Isaac Newton would take issues with that. What, River? Would take issues with creatures the size of planets? No, that's totally possible. They live in space where there's no gravity, so... Oh wait, they would be their own gravity because they're that large. Well, they don't actually necessarily need to have mass. They could be like the Titans from Attack on Titan and be very light. Okay, so I did not know this was Golbat City. I'm gonna need to switch out for someone else in the front. Can Gary do it? Can Gary do it by herself? Oh no, you mean throwing a planet. Conservation of momentum and all that. Oh, good point, River. You know, when you're in space, you can't... Yeah, you would need like a... Wait, how would you even throw a planet if you were in space? Let's say you were big enough to hold a planet in your hand, and you're in space. You would like push off, So the planet would go one way and you would go the other way. So we would have to get into general relativity and say, in your reference frame, if we take the stance that you are not moving, the planet did get thrown. Nice beam. Well, Gary needs some leveling to do. Ice beam is not as strong as I thought it should be. Don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch. Yes. Wouldn't you have your own gravitational force if you were that big? Manny, you currently, in your current size, you do have your own gravitational force. It's just so small. It basically does nothing. But yeah, because but like, wait, that doesn't change anything of having your own gravitational force or not. I think the difference would be you would have to be significantly more massive than the planet to throw it and not, like, and have the planet go forward more than you get pushed back. Assuming you're at rest. That's the problem. When you're in space, like, you don't really know what reference frame everything's in. Because, like, if you throw it and it goes that way, let's say you throw a planet and it goes that way, you could just as easily say the planet stayed still and you just flew back really far. Because there's nothing in space to, like, say, like, what you're relative to, what direction things are going in. Assuming that there's no, like, other planets nearby. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to switch Tippler out for someone who would be better in this location. Well, never mind. Tippler kicked that Makuhita's butt. Wow, these caves are very large. There's a lot to go through. Gyarados has much higher attack than special attack. No stab? What? So... wait, then why does Gyarados learn all these special moves? Like dragon moves and water moves. So Gyarados are you saying Gyarados isn't actually that good of a Pokemon then? So, River, should I perhaps... oh, I did Leaf Blade on a Golbat again. Should I perhaps not be leveling Gyarados up? Is this a bad idea? Because I always see... like, a lot of legendaries, they're weak to Ice and Dragon type. So I thought it would be helpful to have a Gyarados to weaken legendary Pokemon. But maybe in the end it's not worth it? Alright, so Manny thinks Gyarados is great. Oh, but it's nerfed by Gen 3 type arrangements. Okay, so Gyarados should be great, and it was in the first two gens. But because of the typings that they changed in Gen 3, Gyarados is not as good. Alright. That's unfortunate. So maybe we'll just use Gary this one last time, and then... try to figure out someone else to level up. Maybe we'll get our Castform leveled up, because Castform is our Weather Boy. Weather Boy is so, like, ridiculously strong. Everyone's getting confused. He does big physical damage, but Water, Ice, and Dragon is special. Yeah, that's the trouble. So maybe I should just teach Gary just normal moves. Give Gary strength. Gary will be our utility HM Pokemon. We can still give him Strength and Earthquake to do massive damage. Wow, I can't believe it. A Gyarados reduced to using Strength. And maybe Earthquake. But if we get Gyarados to level 55, it learns Hyper Beam. That's a normal move. That counts as regular attack, right? Because it's normal? So the actual attack stats would help there? Wow, this Golbat's good. Oh yeah, because we were confused, but now that we're not confused. There we go. Yeah, the beam is physical in this game. Yeah. So, wait. Oh, Gary gained so much more experience because it fought and had the experience share. So, I'm gonna need a lot more rare candies. Manny, you can buy rare candies somewhere. Is it worth leveling up like 15 levels just from rare candies? Or is that a bad idea because you're losing out on the EVs? How big a difference do EVs actually make? Yeah, we'll slam. Yeah. Just go ahead and slam if you want to jam. Something, something, welcome to the Space Jam. Wait, you can't buy rare candies? I guess, alright, so you only find them out in the world, I guess. That's cool. Oh, it's a Whismer. Quick attack it. Ah. Whismers, they're so weak. So EVs make a decent difference, but you probably already killed enough mons that your Pokemon are maxed out already. Oh, really? That's how EVs work? You can max them out and then it doesn't matter? Ooh, another Ariana. Gyarados flexes. The boulder moves out of fear. Is that a Undertale or Deltarune reference, River? I swear there was something about, like, I definitely remember in Undertale, there's like an enemy or something that flexes a lot. Oh, read your last comment. Oh, Gary used strength to push that boulder out of the way. Gyarados just flexes and the boulder moves out of fear. Nice, River. Wow, I have been missing messages more often lately. I'm pretty sure there was like a stream like a couple weeks ago where I missed like every other message. It just got bad. Well, probably because I didn't sleep for like all of January, so I think I have an excuse. Alright, we'll do this until Gary dies, and then we'll go heal everyone in a bit. Alright, so like every Pokemon gives a certain amount of EVs. So like if you wipe every Marill on Earth, you can max your defense. Ah, Gary died. So killing Marills gives you lots more defense compared to other things? Oh yeah, like it depends on what Pokemon you fight that you get certain EVs when you kill them. No, Toasty's people sit arriving. Wait, what? I thought Toasty, welcome. How's it going? You were the first one here. I swear I added people sit arrive. I really thought I added that. Oh, I did add it. It's just lowercase p. I always try to make sure everyone's favorite emotes are in the stream. Oh, we flinched. Alright, no flinching, River. There we go, River. River's got it. And Toasty's in on it, too. Alright, River, can you survive this next attack? I don't think you can. No, River, you're not going to survive. Oops. Well, it looks like it's Weather Boy to the rescue. Alright, River, good job. You actually didn't flinch. You didn't flinch, but I didn't care to save you. I was too lazy to change Pokemon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rip. Rip, River. So sad. So sad River's gone. Weather Boy's flinching now. Very sad. Right, I didn't care to change the weather with Weather Boy. Just wanted that experience. Okay, so now let's get out of here. Heal everyone up. Come back with a strong new start. Okay, so I've got 4 rare candies. Maybe, I guess, like, if we get Gyarados to level 51, it'll be worth giving it some rare candies. Like, I guess that's doable. Like, 51's not that hard to get to. If I were to grind, off stream I could grind Gyarados up to level 51, then give it 4 rare candies. And then we'd be good. Okay, so is there any other Pokemon that we should try to be leveling up right now? We could level up Gardevoir, Camerupt, or Castform. This is basically our strongest Pokemon all here. Gardevoir actually is pretty good. Like, the Psychic moves have been doing really well. Even though she's only level 32. Like, she's surprisingly strong. Alright, River's gonna pop out and rest some more. Train up my new, better tank. Get some veg. Sounds good, River. I hope you get some good rest. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you around, River. Alright, let's take Gary's item. Take the experience share. Give it to Flash. I want to see Flash get stronger. And maybe at the same time, we'll start with Camerupt and get River out front. So River can get some more levels. This seems like a good strategy. Depends on if we fight Golbats or not, though. Alright, Bike, just to go a little faster. Uh-oh, Manny has made a terrible mistake. Manny, what did you do? What mistake have you made? And looks like I'm fighting a Makahita. Alright, so you've been on a treadmill watching stream with high incline since joining. Oh, your legs are gonna be dead tomorrow. Well, Manny, you could consider that a mistake. Or you can consider it a really good workout. Up to you to decide how you feel about it. Wow, Whirlwind failed. Of course it failed. And Fake Out failed too. Yo, Manny, your legs are just gonna be ripped if you keep doing that though. So maybe it's worth it. Like, you don't need to, I'm guessing, man, you don't need to run a marathon or anything tomorrow, do you? Is there anything... Oh, wait, wait, what? I already went this way? Or why not both, then? Task failed successfully. That's a good way of looking at it, Manny. You failed in a good way. Oof. I hope it doesn't attack. Come on, River Earthquake. Heck yeah. Wow. Maybe it's because we gave River that soft sand. So now she's extra strong. Okay, so I think I already went up there. Wait, I feel like I've been all around here before. Am I missing, like, the way to get through here? Alright, will Earthquake work on a Hariyama? Alright, normal. Uh-oh, we got whirlwinded, apparently. Okay, so is it... I think it might be this stairs that I didn't go up. So there are 2 stairs here. I'm guessing I just missed one of them. Yes. River's not flinching. Wow, yeah, Rock Slide, not the most powerful move. Oof, flinch. Alright. So it only takes 2 Rock Slides to kill Golbat. Be nice if we could use Earthquake, but unfortunately, Golbat has Levitate. So we cannot hit it with an Earthquake. So I'm guessing this was... Oh, hello, what's happening? Oh, it's... Chat, it's Wally. We have not seen Wally in ages. I think I gave him like an annoying voice. Hi, human. I bet you're surprised to see me here. I made it all the way here, and it's all thanks to you. Human, losing to you that time made me stronger. But I'm not going to lose anymore. I'm going to win for the Pokemon who gave me courage and strength. Okay, here I come. It has been so long since we last saw Wally. Alright, Wally's gonna battle. Oh yeah, Wally sends out Altaria. What the heck did we use last time to beat Altaria? No wait, it was a... Have we fought Altaria before? I think it was like a gym leader that used it, and we had a not good time with it. Is it Ice that Altaria is weak to? Was it Cast Form that we killed Altaria with? I think it might have been Cast Form. Alright, Weather Boy, it's your turn. I wish I had known that Gary was going to be here so I could get you out first. Because it's starting with a Dragon Dance. Ooh, okay, so attack and speed rose. Okay, so we're going to Hail. Oh, dang. Double Dragon Dance? So it's got attack and speed now? Ooh. Alright, all Weather Boy needs to do is just not die. And we might have a chance. Alright, pelted by hail. Alright, do a Weather Ball now. Oh wow, it's just constantly Dragon Dancing. You know, if Altaria just always Dragon Dances and never attacks, this would be an easy battle. Well, what do you know? It never attacked. We didn't even get a chance to attack. It just wanted to dance the whole time. Yo, Jun Duelist says that Altaria is getting spooky by the minute. You're absolutely right, Jun. But turns out it didn't even want to attack. It just wanted to dance the whole time. So we killed it in one shot. Welcome in, Jun or June? Not sure if there's a specific way you would prefer that to be pronounced. Up to you. How's it going? Delcatty. Okay, so June like in June. Alright, sounds good. I shall be calling you June then. Welcome to the stream. What do we use against a Delcatty? Is Delcatty just like a normal Pokemon? I think I've only fought like one before in this playthrough. Yes. I'll just change to my go-to, our Sceptile. June, are you a fan of like Gen 3 era of Pokemon? Oh, I forgot. I could have just left Castform out. Castform's so strong. He probably could have just taken the Delcatty out in one shot with the Weather Ball. But Tipler also took it out in one shot, so that works too. Yay, Flash is growing. Get that Gardevoir up. Ooh, Flash is trying to learn Imprison. Yo, Gen 3 was your most played. Nice to hear. Was it like a game you played a lot when it first came out? Should Gardevoir learn Imprison? What else does Gardevoir have? It prevents Froze from using moves known by the user. Is that even worth it? Wow. Oh, wow. So you played it until the Gen 5 area. So basically you kind of just like skipped over Gen 4 because Gen 3 was so good. Oh, never a fan of Gen 4. What was Gen 4 again? Was Gen 4 black and white? Or was that Gen 5? The gens start, like, they get a little fuzzy after Gen 3. Oh, okay, Diamond and Pearl. That's it. So Gen 4 was Diamond and Pearl, then Gen 5 was black and white. Or wait, when was X and Y? Dang it. Oh, there's so many gens now, it's hard to keep track. Well, you know, we're probably never really gonna use teleport. So I hope Flash Fox, who this Gardevoir is named after, doesn't mind us getting rid of teleport this time. You traded your Game Boy Advance and some favors for a DS and a black card. Wow. Game Boy Advanced and favors, June. That's a bit of a price for a DS. But if I remember correctly, when Nintendo DS's came out, they were like kind of expensive. So they weren't necessarily easy to afford. Yeah, extremely, yeah. Like, actually, I've never in my life owned a DS. Because when the DS came out, it was like... I was at the age where my parents were like, you know what, you're old enough to have a job, you can buy your own game consoles and stuff. And I was like, welp, I can't afford a DS, so no DS for me, I guess. Alright, I hope Flash Fox doesn't get mad at us. I'm switching out her teleport for Imprison. Ooh, Roselia. Okay, yes. We're gonna switch back to cast form for this. Yeah, oh, you did some shady stuff you're not proud of for that DS. Oh, so those were the favors. Did some legit shady favors. Yep, sometimes when you're low on money, you gotta do what you gotta do. What other games, like, did you end up getting for the DS, though? Can you believe it? Look at that sliver of health. That little sliver, we almost one-shot it. Wait, will the hail kill it? Pelted by hail? Oh my god, the hail took out the Roselia. Mainly dealing. Yeah, I guess that does count as shady stuff. But, like, dealing stuff that is now possibly legal, that was previously illegal. Okay, so Black, White 2, and then the Gen 2 remakes. Ah, nice. Gen 2 was like, it's probably my most well-remembered Pokemon, because that's the last Pokemon I played before Gen 3. Before this playthrough of Gen 3. I played like so many hours of Gen 2 when I was young. I did not pay attention to who they said was coming out next. So I'm just gonna have to deal with my choices. Magneton. Does ice work well against steel? Or is that... No, I think it's super weak, so we're gonna go Sunny Day. Oh, dealing synthetic stuff to teens and raves. Wow. I'm probably not even familiar enough with what particular stuff was like synthetic stuff. I've never really been in the drug scene. Oh, acid and speed, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I've definitely never done acid or speed. So I'm not personally familiar with that. Yeah, nice. Get that Magneton done. But teens in raves. Wait, raves? Are teens even old enough to go to raves? How do they get in? Those are some huge headphones. Yeah, yeah, June. They are very large headphones. I need large headphones to hide my fish ears. Seems kind of overkill for 16-bit sound. They're extremely comfortable though. They're extremely comfortable. That's kind of why. All right, so we gotta put like anyone else out. Oh, it was a Gardevoir. Not bad. The raves were in. It wasn't. Oh, okay. So it wasn't exactly legal stuff. That makes sense. That fits. But yeah, okay. Median age was 16. Okay, so that doesn't sound like it was necessarily legal stuff. But also, there's a running joke on the stream that because I have such giant headphones, I need them to hide my fish ears because I don't actually have ears. Because no one's ever seen my ears, because all they've ever seen are the headphones. Oh, of course Wally has a Gardevoir. It evolved from the routes that Wally caught when we first met him. Wow, 1,000 experience is like nothing. Apparently. Doesn't even get you 1 level these days. Manny says, we just have to assume you can have any type of ears. It's a mystery. No, Manny, it's specifically fish ears. I let it slip one day when everyone was saying something about never seeing my ears. I was like, well, it's because I have fish ears. Wait, never mind. Your profile pic has them. What? No, I need to Photoshop that. I need to Photoshop some headphones over top of my ears. Kinda, says June. Okay, kinda. Alright, Wally couldn't beat me one of those days. I'll catch up to you. I don't know, Wally. You may never catch up to me. Oh, is he just gonna stand there forever now? Okay. Well, I need to heal now, because that fight was kind of tough. Tuesday stream. I might be doing some photoshopping on stream Tuesday. So maybe that's what we'll have to do. Photoshop some ridiculous headphones over top. Wait, where's my... Do I not have Oh, I think I didn't add it on these scenes. Where the heck is my... Give me a sec. I want to find my I'm not here image that I drew. It's got to be somewhere in here. There we go. So this is my BRB screen. Alright, whenever I have to go away for a second, this is what I'll put up. I love this thing. Alright, June says, why is the character's name human? June, that is a very good question. It's because in my first Pokemon Emerald stream, our good friend Monkey Party, who may or may not be here right now, she suggested that we name our character human. And I was like, you know what, Monkey? No one else has any other good suggestions. We're naming it human. So that's what we went with. So our character's name has been human the entire playthrough. And it's been great. Photoshop art stream Poggies. Haha, yes, Doodle Nathan. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Manny, I'm not sure if you were here last time I did a Photoshop stream. Actually, it was probably like 12 weeks ago that I did a Photoshop stream. Yeah, I usually do like something chill while we're waiting for Genshin to come up. Okay, yeah, because last patch I did Pokemon, and then the patch before, I think, I did a chill Photoshop stream. Yeah, not here. Yeah, that would have been a long time ago. Yeah, June, how things work over here is I often let chat just name stuff. Because chat comes up with the funniest names. Way better than the names I come up with. I named my Nincada Catanin. Like how original is that name? Chat has much better ideas than I do. Although human, well, yeah, human actually works out. It's pretty funny sometimes. We made the joke like early on that we are actually the only human in this game. So that's why everyone's calling us the human. We're human. Everyone else in this world is actually a Pokemon. All the people, all the trainers that we fight, they're actually just Pokemon. Alright, River, please attack even though you're confused. Nice. Heck yeah. Yes, it is I, average human. Like human stuff like breathing and blinking my eyes, yes. Yeah, so I often blink my eyes when I need to, you know, hydrate my eyeball lid thingies that I use to breathe with. Humans use eyes to breathe, right? That's how humans work, right? Please. Oh god, let me look it up in my human encyclopedia. I just need to call my home planet to look up this information. I mean my internet. River, survive. Get to level 41. Finally, please. I feel like River's been at level 40 forever. Yay. 41. Reminds me of a game a mate of mine and me used to play. You used to play a game like that? Where you pretended to be, like, not human, like aliens or something? You're like, yes, I totally eat food and go to sleep every night. In my space pod, I mean bed. Alright, you gotta Ember the Roselia. Uh-oh, Giga Drain, I'm not gonna survive this. Yep, sorry, River. Okay, pick an action, try to explain it in a way an alien that has no concept of humanity would understand. Oh, that's interesting. That reminds me of a game that I've heard where it's like, try to explain something really modern to a caveman. So it's like, try to explain an iPhone to a caveman. Or like a smartphone. What are we fighting Roselia with? Yeah, we can use a Weather Boy. That's a super fun gym. That also sounds kind of hard, because like how do you explain something to an alien who just like has no concept of humanity? Like jumping, explain jumping to an alien. It's when you propel yourself off of the surface on which you are currently stationed. Using, your propulsion sticks attached to your torso. Oh no, I used Hail! I meant to use Sunny Day! No, wait. Wait, is Ice strong against Leaf? Wait, Roselia, is Roselia even Leaf? She's gotta be Leaf type. Poison Leaf, I think. If you can't explain, you take a shot. Oh, that sounds like a fun game. Alright, this was bad. This was a bad idea. I meant to use Sunny Day. Okay, so ice works versus grass. Not bad. Okay, sweet. But, alright, so either ice or fire would be fine. But now, Weather Boy's poisoned, so I hope I've got something that cures poison. I really hope I have something. Wait, do any berries cure poison? Yes, P.E.K.K.A. berries. Nice. Poison? Wait. Poison is strong against grass? Really? Roselia's flying bug. No. Roselia's flying bug type? Roselia can fly? That surprises me. They always lead with the Confuse Ray, because it's a good idea. Ooh, if I am... Flash is very low level. Okay, oh, grass is weak to flying and bug. That, okay, so I was correct. Roselia is grass poison. Ooh, I don't know if Flash can survive this. Wow, Flash is actually strong. But she keeps hurting herself. Okay, yeah, so flying and bug, at least I like how they make sense against grass. Because birds and bugs would eat through the grass. Alright, I might... Oh, okay, so this is where it'd be handy to have Flash. But I don't... wait. Oh, I think Zigzagoon can't learn Flash. That's why no one currently has it. Pretty sure Zigzagoon can't learn Flash. Yeah, it's like one of the few that it can't learn. Unfortunate. But I wanted to switch... Alright, that's why I went to the menu. I wanted to switch someone to go in front. I guess we just gotta go Tippler for now. Do I go right? Do I go left? Or just run into a Pokemon? Whoa! It's Lairon! The evolved form of Aaron. Well, this is bad. This is very bad. Oh jeez, I have nothing good. I have nothing good. Maybe it's... Oh my... No one's strong. Alright, Weather Boy. Weather Boy's got this. Okay. Well, see ya. River's dead, but still using strength. That is convenient. That dead Pokemon can still use stuff. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't have pushed that block all the way. I think that's where it just came from. Huh. Wouldn't you like to fight, Weather Boy? Alright, Lairon, back for round 2. Alright, come on. Oh, I wish I'd put Weather Boy out front now. Alright, come on, Weather Boy. Lairon, don't... Well, actually, if you want to roar at us, that's fine. We don't mind going away for a second. Yeah, of course Protect's gonna fail. Alright, time for some... Time to turn the heat up on this Lairon. Wait, are those open headphones? Yes, June, they are open headphones. I do very, like, I kind of prefer, like, ever since I started using open headphones, I prefer them more now over closed backs. Because, like, they just breathe better, so it doesn't get as hot. And I find with closed backs, like, yeah, it just feels like there's too much pressure on my eardrums after having them on for like a long time and listening to them. Are they Sennies? No, they're not Sennies. I do have some Sennies, though. Wow. Alright, this was, wait, let me get a little bigger. This was my first pair. This was my first pair of Sennheiser headphones. And they're not bad. They're open back. They're... It's too blurry, so you can't really see what they are. But yeah, like, they're pretty good. Although, the only, like, kind of problem with these is that the cup, like, the padding, like, isn't very thick. So your ears kind of do touch the middle part, which always bothers me a little bit. On these ones, like the padding is like they're pretty thick, so my ears don't touch the inside. So they're just more comfortable. Although these are a little lighter, so it's kind of helpful. Oh, you've got baby's first open headphone, HD 650. Nice. Nice. I've heard the HD 650s are pretty good. These are HD 660S, and I don't recommend them because they are way too expensive and they don't sound very different from the 650s. So don't get these. Don't get the 660S. Yeah, 650 is definitely a good starting place. Alright, switching back. Yeah, they are really flat, really good baseline. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like I'm pretty happy like with these ones that I upgraded to. They're a little less flat. Like they have better bass extension, better treble extension, significantly better detail, but they're a little bright. So you just have to use them enough so your brain get used to the like kind of high pitchedness of it. Yeah, it's tough, like, when you get into the world of, like, open-back headphones that are, like, good and expensive. It's hard to get, like, something that's, like, super good, because the only, like, super, like, good ones that have everything that you might want are ridiculously expensive. And I definitely don't want to pay, like, thousands upon thousands of dollars for expensive headphones. Because it's not really worth it. Like, I guess, like, it's kind of worth it, because I do wear headphones for several hours every day. But still, it's just, like, really? Like, multiple thousands of dollars for headphones? Like, it's just so much. So I can't go this way. This just takes me back? Or does it? I feel like I messed something up. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here. Yeah, as long as they last and they're good, yeah. Ma used to say, if you buy something cheap, you're buying it twice. That's a good point. Yeah, if it breaks, and you end up, like, having to buy it again, it's kind of not a good use of money. Alright, so, wait, why can't I push it this way? Do I instead want to go down? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. No. I feel like I'm missing, like, a place that you can go over here. Wow, so many random encounters. Well, at least I can beat this Hariyama pretty quickly. But, like, okay, I can move the one block with strength, and then it, like, I've got a straight path, so it's completely out of the way. But how do I move the other one? Belly drum failed? What does belly drum do? I wanted to hear some belly drum music. Oh, it cuts HP in half and maxes attack. Wow. Wow. That's a pretty decent move. Although you kind of screw yourself. He would have been screwing himself against me, because then I would have beat him in one shot. Okay, so that's what I had to do. I had to come back around and shoot that thing to the right. All right, so we just solved it. So is that kind of like the ghost move Curse? Where it stabs itself, loses half its HP? Or does that do... Wait, I think the effect of that is it does something else that I might not be remembering. Yeah, it needs to be set up. Yeah, that's the trouble with the setup moves. Like, it's great if you set it up and then you get to use your stuff. But if you die before you can actually use it, it just didn't work out. Okay. Okay, so we rock smash this. And there was a Pokemon underneath the rock. It was a Graveler. What do you know? Alright, go Leaf Blade. Easy. And Templar's getting up to level 55. Nice. Alright, no levels for Flash, unfortunately. I probably should, like, just grab a Repel or something so we can get through. Like, it'd be nice to get to the Elite Four soon. Because I really want to scope them out. Because I'm not doing any sort of... I'm not doing too much looking stuff up before I get there. Just got into the hobby officially, but you've always liked high quality audio. Nice. Really, like, always liked high quality audio. That's pretty cool. Like, it took me, like, a very long time to really get into it. Well... yeah, actually probably for a while. Like, when I was young, I, like, definitely didn't care too much about it. But as I got older, then it was like, okay, I wanted, like, higher quality audio. And, like, I kind of wanted good headphones, so I was like, okay, I'll buy some Bose headphones. Those are good, right? Manny's got to head off for now. Hope you have an amazing rest of your stream. Thank you so much, Manny. I hope we will too, and I hope you have a good time heading off to do whatever you gotta do. Alright, we're gonna use Slam to beat this Golbat. Yeah, like for me, it's definitely been like a slow progression. It was like, okay, I want to make sure I get like higher quality audio files. I'm not just gonna like use some random MP3 that I found on the internet somewhere. And then, all right, try to get better headphones. Oh, hello. We're in a fight now. Oh, people like to shit on Sony, but their headphones were always reliable. I guess, wait, do people shit on Sony? I haven't heard much of that. They do definitely have reliable headphones. Wow, still got one you bought 4 years ago. Nice. Yeah. I think, like, it's probably because Sony has such a wide range of headphones that, like, some are good and some aren't. I definitely remembered, like, when I moved out and went to university, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy myself some headphones. So I bought, and, like, back then I was like, ooh, money, I don't want to spend too much, because, like, I'm living on my own for the first time in a while, so... like, I don't want to, like, just waste my money. So, like, I didn't spend too much on some headphones, and I got some Sonys, and they were not good. Like, they lacked so much detail that it actually kind of hurt my ears to listen to them for so long. So, like, it's kind of, like, that's kind of what happens if you buy, like, a really low-tier headphones. They can just end up being not very good at all. Oh, they used a full restore? Not even in a gym. And we missed. How evasive is this Swellow? Oh, he's been using double team. That's probably why. Alright, finally. Oh, Flash grew up to level 35. Nice. Go Flash. Mawile. Yeah, we can probably do that with Tipler. Oh no, I didn't mean to use Quick Attack. I meant to use Leaf Blade. That was an accident. That was an accident. Alright, I don't care if your defense goes up because I'm just going to use a special attack. Which is, oh yeah, it's not very effective either, but you know, it's fine. Maybe we can get by with a slam? Oh god, no, it's not even good enough. Quick enough, not to need quick attack. Might suggest Dragon Claw. I feel, wait, do I have Dragon Claw? I remember reading Dragon Claw at one point, but I don't know if it was because I got it or because I just like read about where you can get Dragon Claw. I might have it, but that's a good point, June. I have not been paying attention to how fast like this Sceptile has gotten. It always does attack first, so that does mean that quick attack isn't actually useful. Oh, Mawile came back. Alright, we'll just use the Blade. I also kind of want to replace Fury Cutter, because I never use Fury Cutter for anything. Yeah, Sceptile is a great grass mon. I super agree. Sceptile has been great. I'm pretty glad. Like, I chose Trico as my starter. Maybe at some point I should probably also get something like, was it Razor Blade? Razor Leaf. To swap out this Leaf Blade for it. But Leaf Blade, so Leaf Blade has a high critical hit ratio, but for some reason it has not been critting much recently. I don't know if it like depends on the like level of the enemy Pokemon or what. Alright, we'll take it out. I'll keep going with the Tippler, but like I have no idea how far I am through this cave. I could be halfway through and I'm just like wasting my life here. Wasting my HP. Oof, yeah, that was letting him do super effective moves on me. Alright, this was a guess. Oh, I moved 2 squares. 2 squares. And we got another Golbat. Alright, we're not listening to the ding-dongs of the dying Pokemon. Oh, so I did get lucky and do it the right way. I had a feeling they were gonna be sneaky with those rocks. Nice, full restore. And that's all that was up here. Okay, that's the only thing that was up there. Alright, so I guess we gotta go down. And left. And, oh, okay, here we go. Oh, I thought it would have taken us somewhere a little brighter. I guess not. Anything over this way? This might be... It's either a way to... It might take us to the one, like, Pokeball item that I saw at the beginning of the cave. Or it's the correct way to go. Oh. Oh, apparently... Wait, there's nothing over here? What? There's just like, there's just a ledge. You go up some stairs, there's a ledge, and there's nothing. Really? Really? Oh, wait, that's where you would come down after jumping over that area. Battle. For safety, let's put Weather Boy out first. Yep, battle time. Alright, we got all the gym badges, but we shouldn't be complacent. I guess that's a good point. Cool Trainer Julie. Alright, send out Sandslash. Sandslash. So now I gotta make a guess as to what other Pokemon she has. Most of these people have been having, like, Steel or Ground or Grass type. So to be safe, Sunny Day might be the way to go here. Just absolute guess. May or may not work, but we'll see. Weather Ball... It's either going to take 1 or 2 hits, I'm guessing. Ah, so close on the 1 hit. Just need a few more levels on Weather Boy. Oh, good, a full restore. Okay, I just found myself a full restore. But is this the time to use it? Critical? No critical. Alright. 1 more Weather Ball, we'll be fine. Alright, now we see who they have. Oh no! They had 9 tails. Gonna drop a follow and dip. Good luck with the stream. Yo, June, thanks so much. Thanks so much for following and for, like, hanging out for a bit. It was nice to meet you. We don't want to change because we don't want Sunny Day out right now. So I made a guess. It was very unlucky. They have a fire Pokemon, and I put out Sunny Day, so we're gonna switch over to Rain Dance. Well, I don't mind that you covered by a veil, because if you had fire attacked me, well, I would have been very resistant to fire, so it wouldn't have been too bad. Alright. Getting a little low on the Weather Ball peepees, but we can make it through probably this battle. Maybe not too many more. Sweet. Ninetales done. Now, if they throw out a water Pokemon, if they come out with a water Pokemon, okay, just Tropius. Oh. No. Oh, it was a flying grass. And now I switched it to water. Well, back to Sunny Day. No, wait, Tropius also has... What is it? Solar Beam or something? So Sunny Day would make Solar Beam stronger. Alright, I think this might be fine. Oh no, Body Slam! Oh, we're dead. We're done. It's over. Weather Boy's dead. River's dead. Everyone's so close to being dead. Flash, if we get lucky, maybe Flash can do something. Alright, Strong Sunlight isn't gonna help a Psychic move. Magical Leaf? What are these Magical Leaves gonna do? Oh, the Magical Leaves will kill me. That's what they do. Now, if only I had taught Strength some sort of normal move to our Gyarados, things might have worked out here. However, I'm just gonna Ice Beam. Alright, Magical Leaf did like barely anything to Gary. Alright, this works. Maybe I should have just sent out Gary instead of trying a last-ditch effort with Flash. Flash could have got some experience from this. Well, there's Solar Beam while Sunny Day was active, so... Wow. Gary is... Wait, does Gary have, like, ridiculously high special defense? That'd be kind of cool. Like, high special defense and high attack. That's an interesting Pokemon. Alright, so I'm very much basically dead. Everyone's dead. So Gary's gonna have to get us through the rest of the cave. That's not gonna work. Unless we're near the end. Okay, we're surfing. Across the little pond. Stairs. I thought the stairs were gonna lead us out of the cave. Yeah, we're close enough in level. We should be able to get away. Alright, we got away safely. Alright, if I keep going straight... Nope. I'm just going up. I'm assuming up is the way out. We might not even be anywhere close to the way out. I could be completely wrong. Oof, water and ice against steel. Nope. We're running. Oh my god, that was not the way out. I think... Do I have any repels? Hey, Sableye. It might be time to start repelling the random encounters, so I can hopefully do a better job of getting out of this cave. Okay, repel, please. Okay, I have a super repel. 3 super repels. Do I have any regular repels? I don't think so. I actually think I don't have any regular repels. Nope. Alright, we're gonna super repel. Use it. Can you imagine if, like, I'm, like, 3 feet from the exit? Well, that took me up here. Is this the exit? Like, up... Wait, what? I just... Does repel wear off as soon as you go through a door? Is that how repels work? Are you kidding? Is that what just happened? I went through that ladder, and it was like, well, oh wow, we just found Psychic. Well, our God of War already knows Psychic, so I don't know who else I would teach that to. Wait, and there's nothing else up here. This was just to get the Psychic. Oh, that worked out really well. Wait, have I fought this person yet? Nope. Maybe shouldn't have tried to fight them while all my Pokemon are dead. But I don't even know how to get out. And I sold, earlier in stream, I sold all of my escape ropes because I was like, yeah, I probably don't need these. I need more space in my inventory. That's what's more important, inventory space. Now, is Kecleon weak to any of these things? Ice Beam? Oh, but I froze him. That's cool. Oh, now it's Ice type. Because it's frozen. Oh, that's how Kecleon works. You do a move and it turns into that type. So it'd be sweet if you had like 2 moves that are like super effective against each other. Alright, I'm just gonna keep using Waterfall while he's frozen. Oh, because I just used Waterfall, then he became Water type? So now I gotta switch back to Ice Beam? Wait, it's not very effective. Wait, what happened? Okay, so now it's frozen solid. Alright, so now it's Ice type. Okay. I can't remember which is stronger, Waterfall or Surf. Or if they're the same. They might be the same. Alright, so now it's Water type. Still frozen solid. So... Now if I do... Wait, Ice Beam is not very effective against water? I used a full restore. Great. That's cool. Okay, at least now it's Ice type, so then I can do a Surf. Yeah, so... I guess I'm gonna have to go Ice double Water. That's the only way to go for this. Oof. Oh, wow. Critical hit. Gary just had a very bad day. Well, there's no way. There's no way. Can Tippler just, like, pull out a win out of nowhere? 14 HP left. Alright, well, one Pokemon down. They got Whale Lord coming out. You know what? No. I think Tippler can one-shot this Whale Lord. I think Tippler can do it. Let's go, Tippler. Leaf Blade. Let's see. Is my confidence correct? Oh, yeah. That was a lot. That was a lot of experience. Oh, yeah. Tippler, we can one... No, we're not changing. We can one-shot a Graveler. No problem. Nice. Come on, we got this. Easy. Easy. Oh, look at all that experience. This shrimp is tough. Wait, why is the Pokemon trainer character always short? Why do we have to be a shrimp? Oh no, I jumped over the thing. Wait, does that matter? Is that bad? Is there a different way I should have gone across this pond? I am very blind in here. I have no idea where I am. Maybe I should just... What if I just looked up a map? Victory Road Cave map Emerald. No. Okay, so we have Victory Road Hoenn. Map? Bulbapedia map? Okay, here we go. I think. This does... Okay, Emerald. This does not look familiar at all. So I think I'm... Oh, that's where I am. So I just gotta go this way. And up the waterfall. There we go. That's what I missed earlier. Now we go up the waterfall, and then we go a bunch left. And then we go down. And then... we go... Oh, wait, which is the way out? There's two ways to go. Which is the way out? I'm just gonna go with the closer one. And hope that this is the way out. It did not seem to be the way out. Oh, and now I'm in another battle. Nope, there's no way. I will have to use some sort of item to survive. Ooh, a Sceptile versus a Torkoal. That's not gonna work out. Alright, I will have to revive somebody. I got a revival herb. So it just says it revives a fainted Pokemon. That's it? I've got a regular revive. Alright, so I'm going to revive... because I know they've got a... Wait, Torkoal. Let's revive Gary. Yeah, Tippler's dead, for sure. Alright, so Gary, with his powers of water, maybe will do something. Oh, wow. Torkoal's smoke prevents Intimidate from working. I didn't know that was a possibility. It's a very interesting interaction between, like, these two specific Pokemon. Not enough to one-shot. Okay. Amnesia's just raising its special defense. I don't think that's gonna help it in this time with one more attack. Oh, full restore, okay. So now I see why you raised its special defense. That was a decent move. Alright, gotta surf. Yeah, it's protecting itself. But I'm gonna surf now and... Oh, okay, well... Wait, is it just gonna run me out of pee-pee? Are you serious? Oh, wait, I could have surfed that time. I guess you can't protect twice in a row? Is that how it works? Yeah, sure, try your flamethrower. Yeah, it's not very effective. Alright, definitely gone on that Torkoal. But who's next? Medicham? Huh. Whoa! Alright, that's my first time seeing a Medicham. I don't know what to use against it. Ice? Water? Probably Psychic would be maybe better. But no Psychic Pokemon alive right now. Oh wait, it is a Psychic Pokemon itself. Wait, is Psychic super effective against Psychic? I always forget which of the ones are super effective against themselves. Ghost super effective against Ghost. I think I remember that one. Mind Reader. It's taking aim. So I need to kill it in... Well, I would need to kill it in one move, but that's not happening. But it's going to use Calm Mind again. Oh, okay, that special attack just keeps going up. We actually need to kill it in, like, this shot. Oh, no, high jump kick. We're done. We're done. Oh, wait! We survived! Because it wasn't very effective, we survived. Alright, Waterfall should take it out. I can't believe we're surviving this. This is actually, like, kind of crazy. Alright, we would not survive this fight. What the heck is a Ludicolo? What even is it? Alright, I probably need to revive someone who can do... Alright, I don't even know what type this is. I'm looking it up. Oh, it's a water grass type. Okay, so that means it would be good. Water grass? Oh, man. I don't even know if I've got anyone strong enough to fight a water grass type. Who do I have? I've got a grass type. I've got ground fire. Well, I guess at least the fire would, like, normalize out. So it's neither super effective nor effective. Water grass. Wow, that's kind of challenging. Like, maybe if I had leveled up... Like, I would have to level up Flash. You know what, I think I'm just gonna... I think I might just die. Pokemon not currently strong enough. I'm just gonna sacrifice. Nature power turned into Shadow Ball. Alright, Gary, get Shadow Balled. Ziggy Stardust. Are you ready? Are you ready to win this fight, Ziggy? Come on, you can cut it. Or fight it. Yeah, Absorb's gonna kill a level 8 Zigzagoon. Alright, back to the Poké Center. Alright, now all I really want to do is find out how to get through the entire cave to get through to the Elite Four. So if I had... Alright, so I went up that ladder, And then I could have gone to these other 2 ladders. Oh, wait. I think that one ladder would have... These 2 would have gone kind of to the same place. So it wouldn't have really mattered which ladder I took, I'm guessing. So then that would take me to that ladder, which I could take up. And then that takes me out. All right, there were like 2 more ladders that I needed to take. All right, here's the plan. Here's the plan. We're gonna get through the cave. We're just gotta get through the cave. And then that'll be it for today. Wait, Repel's effect wore off? What Repel effect? I was finding random encounters the entire time. What effect of Repel? Repel did nothing. Oh, Gary's still first. I forgot we had Gary first. We gotta switch someone else to be first. Let's start with River. Well, I guess maybe Repel was kind of repelling some of the Pokemon. Because maybe the encounters were a little less. But I want to save River. Let's just not do random encounter battles for a bit. Oh, we could not escape, apparently. River was not speedy enough to escape. That's how that went down. Oh, okay, so that's where we came in. I wish I could just have all 3 of these maps open at one time. Okay, so that means we're currently... Where the heck are we? Okay, that's where I am. So I just gotta go... Oh, this is the puzzle. Alright, luckily I remember how to solve the puzzle. It's not too difficult. Ooh, maybe... I should try getting some experience here? How strong? How much damage can Ember do? Not even half. Alright, maybe it's... Well, I'll do 3 attacks. Oh, protect? Really? They're gonna protect themselves. How useful really is protect? Like, it only seems useful if you want to just, like, run your opponent out of PP. Like, maybe if they've got a move that you know is only 5 PP, and you just need to get them out of it, then you use Protect. But just, like, using it in the middle of battle randomly doesn't seem like a good idea. Not particularly useful. Okay, so I did that puzzle, now I'm over here, so then I want to go up. And around. And hit a Pokemon. Well, at least it's a Hariyama. Honestly, every time I see the name Hariyama, for some reason I just think of Akira Toriyama. Wow, River's not super good at escaping. Alright. What if we just killed it now that its HP is at half? Oh, it's faster than me. River's soft sand got knocked off. What? Is it just gone? Is my soft sand gone forever now? No. No. That soft sand was so useful. Well, alright, nobody tell River that we lost the soft sand. She can never know. We'll just pretend we still have it and everything's fine. Everything's fine. Wait, is this the... Wait, do I want to go this way? Where does that take me? Oh, actually, I don't mind. Because then I'll get that extra item. I'll get the extra item that I couldn't get earlier. If I go this way. So, maybe I'll just use the Super Repel if it actually does anything else. Alright, what if I break the rock with Rock Smash? Oh, was that good? Yes, because I want to go down. So, or do I? Did I just, I think I just blocked, I might have just blocked my path. I wanted to smash that rock and then strength upwards. And we really need to change River out for, like, anyone else. Tippler is extremely fast, so Tippler will be able to run away. Of course, your Protect's gonna fail. Alright, let's just keep Tippler out front. Yeah, I'm like very sure I just blocked the path. Wait, did River get her thing back? Did she get her soft sand back? Oh, we've still got the soft sand. Okay, so that move, it didn't, like, knock it off forever. The soft sand is still there at the end of the match. Whew. Okay, I was really scared there for a second. But that is nice that it's still there. Okay, so, yes, I blocked... Wait, unless I can keep Can I keep pushing that stone? No, I can't, because there's only one square for going down. Okay, so we can actually... Welp, can't go that way now. Also, I'm kicking it into high gear because Pokemon is very slow. Wait, what do you mean? Possible to move Boulder? Did I? Okay, at least I didn't trap myself. That would have been embarrassing. That would have been kind of funny if you can soft lock yourself into a location. Okay, but I don't want to move it that way. I want to move it to the right. I mean left. Oh yeah, speed mode, very convenient. Also, let's throw on a repel. Waterstone. That's not how you repel Pokemon. Okay, so we smash this rock. And then we smash this one. And then... Ooh, wait. That also doesn't work. Oh, I had to move it down? I thought I did that last time. I thought I moved it down last time. Alright, back we go. Try this one more time. What? I guess I have zero memory of what direction I pushed that rock last time. Okay. Rock Smash, do this properly this time. Okay, that didn't happen. I did not accidentally hit that rock in the direction I did not want to hit it. That certainly didn't happen. This is our first try. First try doing this. Hope I went the wrong way. Okay, smash this rock, and then we're gonna be very, very careful. Oh my god! I did it twice in a row. I did it twice in a row. I can't believe I did that twice in a row. I tried to be careful too. Alright, we're on the bike. Bike is even less careful. Alright, this time, I promise. There's no way. There's no way it's happening this time. Okay. Okay, we're gonna be extra careful. One square. Alright, no mess ups this time. Alright, we go down. And we fight a Pokemon first. But we can speed it up. Using the power of technology. Alright, see you later on. Alright. There we go. Let's throw another repel on. Oh, I didn't realize there were people here. I was just going for the item. Cladle! Tippler, do a Leaf Blade. There you go, dead. Hey, Flash grew to level 36. Alright, when the music is the game's all fast, I started going into speed mode too. Apparently. Alright, so we go up the stairs. And we're gonna go right, then down. And then right, then left. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Okay. Are these maps wrong? This map did not look like where I just was. Oh, no way, that is correct. So that's where I was. So then I gotta go all the way back around there. And go up those stairs. Okay. Ooh, it's a little difficult when you're going in blind without a flash Pokemon. Wait, if I jump over this ledge, is that a shortcut? It is a shortcut, what do you know? Well, that works out. Alright, so now I go up these stairs and just take the way around. Which is... Okay, so now that I'm there, now I go right then down. Okay. Past all these people that I fought already. And then up here. There we go. Okay, so now I go... Now I believe I remember this. Now it's right. And we just surf a little bit up the waterfall. Whoop, up and down the waterfall really quickly. Ooh. Water, oh, Golbat encounter. I was like, ooh, water Pokemon encounter? No, it's just another Golbat. Let's not spend any HP on this. No time, no HP. Get out of here. Okay, so now we're in the water area. And I think it's maybe slightly faster to go... Wait, where the heck am I? Wait, what? Where the heck did I get? Oh, I'm up there. Oh. Where does that take me? That takes me up there, and maybe there's some good stuff. Alright, so I guess I'll do this whole area. I'll do these bridges. Get the stuff. And then fight this person. Must be getting a little tired. Yeah, getting a little tired of this cave that I can't see anything in. Alright, we're gonna get out. Let's get Weather Boy. Weather Boy's our strongest fire Pokemon. We do a sunny day. Yeah, not very effective. Don't worry, Weather Boy's got this. We do a Weather Ball, and... Is it a one-shot? Nice. Everybody gets some experience. Sableye? No, we'll just... I guess we'll just keep going with some fire attacks on Sableye. Oh my god. barely anything left. Barely anything left. You want Flash? It's up to Flash. Flash is going to take this out. With a confusion. Oh no! They used a full restore. And, well, I guess confusion doesn't affect Sableye. So I should have put out River the entire time. Oh, just as the sunlight faded. Wonder if I should have used Earthquake. Oh, wow, knockoff can't kill. That's interesting. Yeah, I should have just used Earthquake earlier. But we defeated... What's her name? Cool Trainer something or other. I don't know her name. I didn't pay attention. Mawile, what's up? Love that cute little smile. But we're gonna run away. Because of those scary teeth. Oh, whoa, double battle. Oops. Apparently, oh, okay, I guess there's a double battle between the bridges. Alright, so we got a Claydol and a Medicham. So I know who's attacking who. Tipler's gotta take out the Medicham, so Flash has to take out the Claydol. Alright, goodbye Medicham. Finally, a critical hit on that Leaf Blade. Oh, double Claydols. Okay, Psychic sucks on Claydols. Yeah, we just, we'll Leaf Blade the Claydol, and Flash will, I don't know, imprison or something. Maybe that'll do anything. Yeah, imprison failed, of course. Claydol's skill swapping. I wonder what got swapped. I don't see any swapping. I guess, wait, does Claydol swap with the Lantern? Anyway, I'll attack the Lantern. Nice. Yo, everyone's leveling up today. And Flash got no attack, but that's fine, because Flash is only going to do special attacks. Wait, did that just say Tipler is levitate and cannot be affected? What? No, Tipler does... Are you serious? Sceptile has levitate? That's actually insane. Oh wait, unless Earthquake only hits one Pokemon at a time instead of both? Is that how it works in Gen 3? Alright, there's definitely this thing up here. And are there... I'm looking for an item. I'm assuming there's an item up here. Otherwise, why is there this whole part of the cave? There's actually no item up here. Unless there's a hidden item. I'm gonna check for a hidden item. Item finder? Go. There's nothing. There's literally nothing over here. So this was just a huge waste of time. There was actually nothing. I can't believe it. And there's no need to go down that area. So I want to go down more. Wow, I can't believe they just made a whole area just to mess with you. Just to be like, hey, guess what? There's nothing here. You came here, it's a dead end. It's very much a dead end. Alright, speed out of here. Turbo mode with a bike. Alright, I'll go this way, up the stairs. Perfect. Oh, more trainers. Wait, is this the trainer that killed me last time? I think it might be. Crew trainer Hallie? Oh, wait, if it's the same one, she had a Sableye and something else. Alright, because we didn't have our Tippler, we couldn't win last time. Oh, Absol. No, we can beat an Absol. Just a Leaf Blade away. There we go. Nice. Accidentally grinding on the victory road. Alright, Mitchell, ooh, with the Lunatone. Soul Rock? Yeah, easy. Got him. Alright, CU2. I'm up here, so I just want to go down. Oh, the other trainer that killed me was farther over. So we're just skipping over them. Uh-oh. Alright, let's be careful. Alright, let's push this down. That's generally how these puzzles seem to work. Oh, okay, so that other... Oh, okay, because if I had to push that rock, it would have blocked me. I would have gotten cut off. So it's a good thing I didn't push it. Alright, now we just... Alright, now we can see. I can see clearly now the darkness is gone. I can see all pathways in my way. Gone are the bad times that had us down. Gonna be a bright, 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 victorious day. Cacturn? Well, do I have the Pokemon for you? And both my fire Pokemon are dead, so we're just gonna slam. Good enough. Alright, we're gonna get spiked as we slam. Wait, spikes? Spikes, are you gonna do anything? No, we're not gonna change. But, wait, are the spikes gonna come into play at any point? Are they gonna hurt me? Alright, protect. We'll not protect you forever. Ooh, missed. That'll help. Or not. Oh, the full restore. The last second full restore. It always gets me. I'm pretty sure Pelipper is flying / water type. So that's why I'm avoiding the Leaf Blade. Swallow? That's a move? To regain health? That's funny. Wow, Mist and Protect. This Pelipper really does not want to get hit. For some reason. I don't know why. Alright, dope. Flash is getting closer to level 40. Oh, dual battle. I could have singled. I could have gone one-on-one, one at a time, but I had to go between them. And they sent out a guard. Shit, Gardevoir and Slacking. Are you serious? Oh my god. Okay, everyone try to kill the Slacking. Just everyone please try to kill the Slacking. Uh-oh. Whoa, Slacking's hitting on Flash Fox. Flash fell in love. How adorable. And that sucks, because now she's not doing anything for me. Come on, Flash. Maybe Flash can imprison the Gardevoir, though, so that could help. Ooh, Dusclops. Alright. Flash sealed the opponent's moves. Nice. Alright, Leaf Blade, you gotta get this Dusclops. And Psychic it too, just in case that helps. Wow, Protect works for 2 hits? Oh no. Uh-oh. Please work Leaf Blade. My peep is almost gone. Do something good. Hell yeah, critical hit. Clutch moment. Wait, why is Flash loafing around? Flash, don't be loafing. Come on, no loafing, please. All right, we gotta slam the Gardevoir. I could raise the PP, but all right, imprison time. Wait, it failed. What? All right, up to Gary to save us in the last minute. Yeah, intimidate that Gardevoir. Tipler, keep slamming. Gary, do an Ice Beam or something. Alright, on their second Pokemon. Yo, Gary leveled up. And learned Hydro Pump. I forgot that happens at level 40. Yep, that did nothing. Ooh, oof. Oof, slam against a Slacking? I can't believe it. We're gonna go Fury Cutter. We just gotta hit it enough times. Wait, we missed? Why did we miss? Why did we miss? Why was there a miss? That makes no sense, but we're gonna slam it anyway, because now we got no choice. We have no choice. We're just gonna Hydro Pump and slam. Oh my god. Yes. That was so close. Yes, you are a disgrace, Quincy. And Quancy, whatever the other one's name was. I can't believe we're even alive after that. Tipler, no flinching. Smelling salt. Heck yeah. Alright, we're gonna get out of this cave. Oh, we made it. We made it to Grande City. Also known as Ariana Grande City. Please heal me, Nurse Joy. Heal my best friends in the world. Oh, thank you. Alright, back to normal mode. So that we can end stream alive and at Grande City. What do you people have to say? Collected all the gym battles are permitted to enter. Well, guess what? Yeah, I have all the gym badges. Hell yeah. Believe in yourself, trainer, and your Pokemon, and go forth. Hey, what's over here? Alright, before we end stream, I just want to see what this is. Oh, it's a place where I can buy and sell stuff. Alright, of course, they got the Hyper Potions, the full restores, all the good stuff. That's what you need before you fight the Elite Four. Alright, sweet. We're gonna stand. No, I wanted to stand right in the center. I wanted to be like, yeah, right in the center of this Pokeball. That's how we'll end stream. Welp. Close enough. We're gonna stand in the top right corner of the center of the Pokeball to end the stream. That's how we're doing it today. That's just how it's gonna go. Alright. I'm gonna see if there's anyone that we can possibly raid. Alright, we got... Yo! We have a person who raided us last time. I think this is a good idea. I'm gonna hop in their stream and give them a little raid back. I like when I have the upper... Oh no, I think they're ending. No! No! They're ending stream. Welp. Raid idea out the window. This definitely sounds like they're ending stream. Kaida Kaya redeemed Fancy Hydrate. Alright, Kaida, one Fancy Hydrate coming up for you. Huh? Ah. That was an extra long hydrate, because I realized I have not been hydrating like this entire stream. Like 0 hydrates, my water bottle is pretty much full. Thank you for the hydrate, Kaede. Okay, so my main raid idea is gone. So that's not happening. So, gotta look for a backup. Wow, so many people are playing Lost Ark. What is Lost Ark? I have not heard of it. Oh, here's a Pokemon player. All right, we haven't raided Dynamic in a while, so we're gonna go give Dynamic a raid. Oh, it's an open world MMO. Is it new? Did it like just come out and everybody's playing it? So like that's why it's a thing that's happening. Oh yeah, that is the raid message. All right. And we also have sub-raid message. That's a thing. Oh, it had an official English release or something. Okay, so it was like out in a different language before and now it's English? Interesting. All right, copy your raid messages if you would like to join and use the raid message. Up to you. So we're gonna raid Dynamic. He's playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, of course, the big game that everyone's playing these days. I'm still getting through Pokemon Emerald. We're very close to the end though, so it won't be too long till we'll be done Emerald. All right, I hope everyone has a good night. Oh, because I swear I've seen a JP streamer play it before. Huh. Yeah, so maybe it did come out and then like they translated it to English and now people who speak English can play it. Very interesting. I'll have to look into that, see what that game's about. All right, so we're raiding Dynamic. I hope everyone has a good night or good day, and I shall see everyone next time I see ya. Cheers, everyone.